To set up a little context for you, I'm a representative from the Louisiana Wetlands Advisory Council, and you'll play the part of a Louisiana Chamber of Commerce. I'm here to inform you about the destruction and the work being done to rebuild and to slow the destruction of the Louisiana wetlands. Charles and Abigail Melanson raised their family on the Gulf Coast of Louisiana. They had 2 daughters and a son. Charles worked offshore, and Abigail was a teacher at the elementary school in town. They had a big house and a beautiful family and a bright future. But the land that their house once stood upon is no longer there. The Louisiana Wetlands Advisory Council is here to inform the nation as to the destruction of the Louisiana wetlands, the costs and benefits of that destruction, and the work that's to be done to save the wetlands. Louisiana boasts more than 4 million acres of wetlands. That represents 40% of our nation's total. However, it also represents 80% of our nation's lost wetlands. As you can tell by the map, Tulane researchers have conducted a study that revealed that more than 20% of Louisiana's wetlands have been lost just in the last century. Let me put that in perspective for you. Louisiana loses more than a football field worth of land every 15 minutes. One of the most productive and diverse ecosystems in the world is disappearing quicker than we can ever imagine. So today I'm here to inform you on the destruction, what causes it, the effects that the destruction has on each one of us, and the work that we continue to do in order to save our wetlands. So what causes it? There are many natural causes. However, none of those pale in comparison to human disturbances, such as canals and dams and levees. Canals built in the early 20th century allowed salt water to enter the freshwater vegetation, thus killing it. Dams and levees were built to protect homeowners and farmers from their houses being destroyed by the rivers. However, the rivers were rebuilding the farmland. Now all the soil that it used to put in the land is now being flushed out into the Gulf. So what do these losses mean to you and me? The losses are aesthetic and physical, but they're also very costly and commercial as well. According to LouisianaCoast.gov, the fishing industry in the state of Louisiana is expected to hit $37 billion worth of losses up until 2050. $37 billion of losses directly affects seafood lovers like me. I don't know if you like a shrimp po' boy or some fried catfish, but they're about to get a lot more expensive. Tourism. Louisiana's tourism is $1 million industry. Cities like New Orleans, shows like Duck Dynasty and Swamp People. People love to watch those entertaining Cajuns. So entertaining. Say the wetlands weren't destroyed like they were, maybe Hurricane Katrina wouldn't take such a big toll on the city of New Orleans. When that revenue isn't in the state economy, our deficits skyrocket as a state. When those deficits go up, programs for education and healthcare have to be cut. So what do we do to fix it? What are we doing to fix it? I'm proud of the work that we're doing. We currently have bills in Congress to help slow the destruction through closing what's called the Mississippi River Gulf Outlet. The Mississippi River Gulf Outlet was created in the 1960s to facilitate the passage of the largest vessels that have ever crossed into the Mississippi River. However, the unintended consequence was that it would grow to 2.5 times its original size. It would cost the state more than $7 million a year to maintain, and it would kill 23,000 acres of wetland. When we close the Mississippi River Gulf Outlet, our next step, which we're working on now, is what's called a river diversion. They're already in place across most of the South. However, the largest in history is planned. It's called the Bohemia Diversion. The Bohemia Diversion will take 30% of the Mississippi River and divert it into ailing marshes, thus increasing the sediment load and decreasing salinity or salt content in the water. It's expected by the year 2050 to have created 89,000 new acres of wetland into what's called the Breton Sound. Like I said, We're very proud of the work we're doing and the work that's already been done, but we look forward to the work that we have to do in the future. What drives us at the Louisiana Wetlands Advisory Council is not just updating the public or informing you on these topics. More than that, it's looking at the Melanson family and families like theirs and giving them hope that one day they'll be able to return home to the wetlands of Louisiana. Thank you.